I've placed my eggs in a pot to boil, as well as a pot of water for my macaroni. Here are the ingredients that I will use for today's recipe. The measurements will be in the description box below. My eggs have started to boil. For this recipe, I used 9 eggs. You can use fewer or more if you like. Now we're cutting up my medium onion. Now we love onions here, so I decided to use this entire onion. I was going to only use half of it. That's why I set that aside, but we used the entire thing. We both love onions. If you're enjoying this content, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and it really helps my channel. Thank you in advance. And now we'll add the macaroni to the boiling water. I used up a box that I had before I opened my new one, so that's what you're seeing here. Again, the measurements will be in the description box. I've placed my eggs in some cold water before I start to cut these for the macaroni tuna salad. And now that my macaroni has fully cooked, I'm going to place this in a strainer and run cold water over my pasta. I noticed there was a little bit more pasta in there, so I needed to get that out. We do not waste things over here. I have peeled my eggs and now we are going to chop these up. There is no formal way. Look, I am not a chef, so I cut these to the best of my ability, okay? But cut them in the size you prefer and set aside. I am going to set aside 2 of my eggs to garnish the top of the macaroni tuna salad. I have rinsed my 5 cans of tuna, and now we're going to just add this to the macaroni. And now we're going to add in the onion and all other ingredients. You can use any mayo of choice, but I absolutely love Duke's. Fun fact, my husband is not a fan of Duke's at all, but one thing for sure, he loves this recipe, and I haven't even told him that I use Duke's for this. Also, please note, I did not have my camera on when I added sugar to this. That is a must, okay? I added about 1/2 of a tablespoon of sugar, granulated sugar. That really makes this recipe pop. I like a little sweetness and a little saltiness. It was right on point, guys. Don't forget that sugar. I know. I promise you guys that my egg slices that I garnished this dish with looks a lot better, especially when I'm entertaining. I just cut these. I was in a rush and I had to jump on a work call. So please do not look at this for presentation, but it was absolutely delicious. And here is the final product. It was so good, guys. I hope you give it a try. Let me know in the comment section and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.